everybody, welcome to a new little series that I will be doing on my channel for the next 2 weeks. So it is going to be following this mare. Her name is Candy. She's 8 years old. She's a quarter horse. Now the special thing about Candy is that she's extremely nervous of humans. Have her in for 2 weeks of training. Her owner told me that she is broke to ride, but she had some unfortunate experiences being treated not very well, so she's now terrified of humans. So in this first video, it's going to be a little bit boring, but I think it's important to show because you really kind of have to start at ground zero with this type of horse to gain their trust. So as you can see, I'm just hanging out with her in the stall, very low pressure. She doesn't have any halter or anything like that on. So what I'm doing is I'm just scratching the mare and then giving her a release. And as you can see, she's coming back to me. I have been feeding her treats pretty regularly when I go to see her, just because this is a way to get horses to like you a little bit more. I don't typically train with treats. However, I made an exception for this mare that is certainly a special circumstance. So as you can see, she is pretty interested in me, and honestly, by the time I was filming this video, she had already made leaps and bounds, because when she first came, I would walk up to the stall, not even inside the stall, and she would go to the back corner. So just the fact that she's interested in me and doesn't look too scared, she actually was pretty relaxed. So again, like, I'm just scratching her and giving her a release, and she's always turning her head to me and looking for where I went. And while I am scratching her, she is listening. As you can see, her ears moving back and forward. It means she is paying attention. She's not just, totally relaxed and not caring. And I did take this opportunity to give her a little hug, and she did actually end up leaning into me, which I thought was really cool because, like I said, she was very, very scared of me just earlier this day, and this was the very first day that I had her at my farm. So I gave her a big release after that one, and she did kind of take one step closer, but she's a little bit distracted because there were other people in the barn at this time, and she's scared of all the noises on the outside as well. So she's not totally concerned, but you can see her ears still going back and forth listening to me. And as soon as I come back up, she's listening with her ear, and then she's letting me pet her. And of course, everything you do on one side, you want to kind of do on the other side as well, because you don't want it so that the horse is okay with you on one side but terrified on the other. So this is her worst side, and you can see she was a little hesitant at first, and then she did kind of lean in. She's not loving me on this side, but she's not actually doing anything bad. She's not trying to push away, and then here she kind of leans into me a bit more. So I liked that, and I gave her a big release. And as you can see, she actually took steps forward to follow me when I walked into the other corner, and then I was out of frame, so I took some out of the video. But here I gave her another release, and again she's coming right up to me, and she actually sniffed me she put her nose right up to me, so I thought that was really cool. In this clip, I actually ended up finding a spot where she was really itchy, so you can see she's putting her nose out like that. This is a really good thing to do if you can with a horse that's really nervous, because horses do this to each other when they're out together. They itch each other, and so if you can find a spot and get them really loving that itch, kind of helps them connect with you a little bit more and hopefully trust you a bit more. So this video was probably pretty boring. I didn't do a whole lot, but I thought that it was nice to just see kind of more of the simple things you have to do with this type of horse. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this and kind of learned maybe a little bit about letting a horse get to know you and keeping it really relaxed. And this is just a little simple thing you can do really with any horse. So thank you for watching.